Yo, what is good, everybody? And welcome back to 30 Teams in 30 Days. I don't know about y'all, but the NBA offseason is in full effect. We got free agency starting soon. We even got some trades going down. I don't know if you heard, but DeJounte is on the move. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. DeJounte is heading to A-Town. Yes, Atlanta. We finna get to see Trey Young and DeJounte Murray, two All Stars in the same backcourt. Hey, Atlanta adds some more pieces. We gonna see what they doing. But today we are turning our focus to the Miami Heat. All right, this is a team that has been pretty good for the majority of their franchise's history. Honestly, when can you think of a time that the Miami Heat were a trash team? I can't think of a time where they was ever like trash, like wow, stinkers. I mean, before LeBron got there, that little time, few years when Dwayne Wade showed that he needed some help around 2008, 2007, they were struggling, but they were never really like the bottom feeder team. They've done pretty good, and they have a very smart head coach, Eric Spoelstra. Feel me? I respect him. Champion. Hey, one thing you can never take away from a champion is their championship. You feel me? You could say all this. He had LeBron and Wade and Bosh and Ray Allen clutch threes. You could say a whole lot. But at the end of the day, he is a championship winning coach, and he has continued to keep the Miami Heat afloat. And more than just afloat, lately they've been a championship contender team, right? I mean, you gotta respect it. They've continued to put a good product out there on the floor, and that's the same thing with this team. And I don't see them going back at all. They have a good solid foundation. They always seem to develop their players, so they don't usually have to have too many stars. They got JB, my boy, who been balling over there. So mad that he left the shy. I'm not gonna lie, but he had to go. He wasn't wanted. So why stay where you're not wanted? Bam Adebayo, really good young center, all star. He needs to continue to work on his offensive game, but he's one of the best defending centers in the league. Young, athletic. He's smart most times, but he can get a little shaky in the playoffs. But he's still 24. I'll cut him some slack. I still believe that he is, one of the best centers in the league. Dwayne Dedman is a solid backup. Udonis Haslam over there, being the vet coach, 42. Man, he's old, the old head, but Udonis Haslam is a big reason why that Heat culture is like that. He's not playing no games over there. He was stressing on the sideline in the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie, he was stressing. He was stressing, but you can see his heart is still in it, so you gotta respect it. A big key factor is also Tyler Hero. This guy, six man of the year. Nice, nice. 22, got you a six man, but he says he don't want to come off the bench no more. He wants to be a starter. Pat Riley says if you're not gonna play defense, you're not starting. Hey, Pat Riley know what he talking about, right? I believe so. That's Pat Riley. So I agree though. Tyler Hero definitely is a solid player. I like the idea of him starting at point guard. But if you're not gonna bring no defense, why switch your role? You just won six man. We can keep you in that role. Have Kyle Lowry, who's a better defender, even at a veteran age. He's getting up there, 36 actually. So yeah, he's a better fit. So if the young guy can get him some defense, lock in, 6'5", 195, probably get up to about 200, get some muscle on you so you can stay in front of people and you won't get pushed around. then hey, the starter role is yours. I definitely believe that Tyler Hero can be a really good starter in this league, and if he's able to elevate his game to a everyday starter role, I feel like the Miami Heat only get better. They just drafted Nikola Jovic, not Jokic, but Nikola Jovic. he's he's an interesting product for sure. I believe that he could come in and automatically be that starting four that they need. He got a really nice ball handle to him. He comes he comes from Serbia. The European leagues, they do a really good job of developing their guys. He's 19, 6'11", 223. You feel me? He's prototypical. He can shoot. He can he can shoot from the three, spot up, and he can take you off the dribble if he needs to. Can he can he develop a defensive game? That's yet to be shown, but I like that guy for them. Yeah. Koliovic is definitely an interesting product. He says he's the perfect fit and he's ready to show what he got, and I feel like they should definitely, you feel me, give him the keys if he's able to prove it over the summer and come regular season. I feel like that's exactly what they can use because in the playoffs they really struggled to get offense going in the half court. You can see that most of the times it was a Jimmy Butler ISO, take it to the basket, three. They don't really got any guys that's able to break their defenders down. I mean, other than Kyle Lowry, but he's really just not that guy anymore at 36, and I'm not surprised because that's around the time he starts slowing down. So they really could add some shot creators. News is that Victor Oladipo might not be coming back, so if they can replace him with with a guy that can play defense and also get his shot, then they'll be good. I mean, they play good team defense, so it's not like they really need to grab somebody who is an elite defender. I always like acquiring guys who hang their hat on the defensive end. That's just me because it comes down in the playoffs. What you need? You need defense. You need to be able to stop the other team. You feel me? Because if another team get hot in the playoffs, things can go south really quickly. And speaking of the playoffs, this is some guy right here. Yeah, Duncan Robinson. I mean, I like him as a shooter, but if that's all you bring into the table, he's making too much money. He's making 15 mil right now, but he's signed for the next 3 4 years, and in a few years, his contract value will go up to 29 million. And for a guy that's 28 and really all he does is shoot and not play playoff minutes, because he did not play in the playoffs. He got some time, but for the majority of the time, Duncan Robinson got no run. Max Struess was getting more run. Gabe Vincent was getting more run than Duncan Robinson. And I don't know. I just feel like I would trade him. I would look to trade him for some young guys who can, pretty much play that shooting role for cheaper. Like it's interesting. It's interesting. If he can develop some more of his game, then you got something because he's a lights out shooter. But at 28 years old, I'm just a little skeptical about how much he really got to develop. But it's the NBA for a reason. These are NBA players. They can continue to prove themselves, and age is not it's not the last factor that you use. It's not the tell all story. No, age is it's just a number, but he is getting up there, so they definitely should pay attention to that. It's more than likely looking like they're gonna lose PJ Tucker. I don't know. I liked him for them. I definitely like PJ Tucker for them, but he's 37. I mean, how much money you really want to pay him is really depending on how far they want to go because he is a defender, solid defender still. 38, I don't know how much of a drop off, how much he'll have next year. Year older, maybe the same because he's still a pretty solid defender. Get a corner three every now and then, but those kind of guys can be replaced, especially when you're getting younger. I would shoot to go younger. I wouldn't be too sad about losing PJ Tucker. That's just me. But other than that, they have a really solid team. Yeah, they should really focus on getting some shot creators. Maybe another big man. You could use some. They could use some big man depth. Yeah, Markeith Morris. We saw what happened. It's not funny, but he missed the whole season due to whiplash, pretty much. Nikola Jokic is a very big man. You shouldn't mess with him, but I still like Markeith Morris as a player. I hope he is well enough to return next season. You know, he brings a edge to a team. He fits right in with the Miami Heat culture. Yeah, they're still they're still a pretty solid team. I believe that they will make the playoffs next year, 4 or 5 seed. If they get hot, maybe top three. But I see them definitely still competing. You know, making surprise moves. You know, who knows who they'll end up signing? I don't believe that they will make any dumb mistakes. They're usually pretty smart about that. Yeah, the Miami Heat are definitely a team that you really don't hear too much bad about, and yeah, that's gonna continue to happen. I got much respect for the Miami Heat and their culture over there, and these guys. I definitely respect them. I definitely respect them. Yeah, so shout out to the Heat for keeping a real cool culture over there and being good for majority of their years. That's all I got for y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. No, leave a like if you did enjoy it. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to continue to see more of this. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah. Without further ado, may the off season free agency begin. I love y'all. Peace.